I'm Emily Teacher, and today we're going to read A Born Artist. To exhibit one's work at the Smithsonian Institution in Washington, D.C., would be a high point in any artist's career. To receive such an honor at the age of 14 is truly remarkable. Yet that was the age of the Chinese painter Wang Yanyi when her paintings were given their first American showing there in 1989. Hundreds of thousands of visitors came and were captivated by her pictures of animals, birds, and landscapes. And in the Smithsonian's Sackler Gallery, audiences were able to watch as Yanni, barefoot and attired casually in shirt and denim shorts, walked on stage. With deft strokes of the brush, she produced works of art right before their eyes. She did so with the total concentration, seemingly unaware of the onlookers. So we're talking about an amazing artist who started very young. This is Wang Yanyi. She is a Chinese painter, and we're going to learn more about who she was and why she was so amazing. If 14 seems a young age to receive so much attention, consider this. Yanni's first exhibition in her native China was held when she was 4. She has been working diligently at her art since the age of 2. That was when Wang Xiqiang first became aware of his daughter's interest in painting. Himself a well-known artist, he encouraged Yani to provide by providing her with large sheets of paper, ink, and brushes. These are the traditional materials of Chinese painting. He never gave her a lesson and also discouraged her teachers at school from doing so. He believed such instruction would only stifle her imagination and prevent her from expressing her feelings freely. His faith in his daughter's innate talent was fully justified by her early success. In fact, Wang Yanni's fame soon eclipsed her father's fame. So, Yanni's father was already a famous painter. So, when she showed an interest in painting at only 2 years old, she started to paint, and her father started to help her to develop this talent that she just naturally had in her. He did not want her to take lessons from anyone because he thought maybe it would hold herself back. It would hold her imagination back from being able to do good artwork. Yanni's first subjects were monkeys. She became fascinated with their antics after a visit to the local zoo. She has painted hundreds of pictures of them. One of her favorites is 30 feet long and took her just 4 hours to complete. It shows 112 monkeys in various postures, each with different expression. So she really loved to paint monkeys. As she grew older, she became more versatile and began painting other creatures such as birds, horses, and lions. Later, her style evolved. She broadened her range of subjects to include trees, flowers, and especially landscapes. Her interest in landscapes is not surprising because Yani lives in a region of great natural beauty in southern China, with gently rolling hills, clear streams, and ancient temples. Not far away are the famous cone-shaped Guilin Mountains. The mountains are often shrouded in mist and are a favorite subject of the young painter. Yani paints what she feels about what she sees, rather than simply what she sees. In her paintings of the mountain, she tries to capture the feeling of tranquility that she experienced while visiting the scene. So after her monkey phase, Yani started to paint more creatures and her favorite, which is landscapes, right? Because she comes from a beautiful place in China that has wonderful landscapes there. So she wants to capture that in her paintings. She often begins by spilling ink onto the paper, a method known as pomo. She follows this with a few tentative strokes. Then she proceeds rapidly until the painting is completed, often in less than half an hour. Yani often includes an inscription in Chinese characters as part of a painting. A typical one reads, "Autumn is a withering season for the trees, but the animals are happy." So this is her style. She pours ink onto the paper. She follows with a few tentative strokes. So probably she's just starting to think what she's going to draw. And then she quickly completes the painting, often in less than a half hour. And if you want to read the inscription on her paintings, you have to know how to read Chinese because she paints it in Chinese characters. By the time she was 16, Yani had painted more than 10,000 pictures. Today, as an adult, she is still painting. Her work continues to grow and change. She finds new ideas in nature and in the changing world around her. She also finds them through singing and dancing. These are skills that she feels have helped her with her painting. In a good painting, according to a Chinese saying, the brush sings and the ink dances. So that's a really interesting article all about Yani and her life as a painter that started very, very young. Thank you for reading with me today. We do have links that are related to each of the stories. If you want the link related to this story here, you can find it down in the description below.